Streaming, there we go. Alrighty, we should be live right now, maybe. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream, allegedly. Okay. Oh, perfect. We
Welcome
are
to
live.
my channel.
Yes. So, well, where'd my mouse go? Here it is. Okay. So, yeah, welcome, everybody. I don't know who all of you are, but we love and appreciate you. Oh my God, we're already losing viewers. This is not good.
Oh my gosh!
People don't like wholesome content.
I guess that was
stick
my
with
first mistake.
Stick with the negative energy.
Yeah.
Remember the game plan.
I hate
Abuse
you.
the
Anybody
viewers.
watching this, you're ugly. And
I don't understand
Dude,
why.
the timing you started the stream, I had so much mayonnaise on my mouth. That was ridiculous.
Oh my God, dude.
You
You and
could
your
not.
mayonnaise, dude. That's so gross. Dude, who
This is
invited
chaos.
you here? This
This
is
is
okay.
chaos
Things are already
already.
unhinged. Okay, so oh my God, we're losing viewers. Like it's I don't even know, dude. This is not good. Okay. I guess it's time to get started though. So I guess recap from last week. There was no stream last week because reasons.
LOL.
So the week before that we
Look,
I don't even know what we did.
A very diverse company. Okay, we do a lot of different things. We have arms in several different industries, and last week we had to focus on other aspects of the portfolio.
I suppose you're correct.
I
Yeah,
am literally correct. That is exactly what happened.
that
What
is.
portfolio are you talking about, my guy? Because I don't.
We have now
I don't
lost.
have one.
We've
Look,
lost
you're in
all
charge of
viewers.
the art department, not finances. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. Yeah, we've now officially lost all our viewers. So,
Which is that shouldn't be the case, because I'm pretty sure most of us still have
Yeah.
the stream up.
yeah, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna get going then. I don't know. Hayden, you were working on animations, okay? I got basic movement down last week. Or not last week. Last time I actually did something productive. Let me go ahead. I'll share. Where's Hello Godot? Here. Yep. So there's my thingy. I don't know. We'll look here at Dom's Cyberpunk City. So that'll be good.
Don't say it's cyberpunk because then that's copyrighted.
No,
it
Cyberpunk itself is not copyrighted.
genre.
It's a genre. The one specific game is copyrighted.
Yeah, it's a genre. What are you guys talking about?
A genre.
You're so funny. You're. I've not heard that one before.
Yeah, I
Nope.
bet
More
you
like a
haven't.
genre wrong.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
a unique thought that I just had
Yeah,
there.
that was.
A
Are you
dank
proud of yourself?
meme.
Are you
A
proud of
dank-
yourself, old man?
A dank meme, as they say, as the youth say. Okay. So I'm now... Okay, so... Oh, you guys can't see. You know, this game, as janky as it is, it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this bullet size. You can't see my screen, but oh God, oh God, oh that is
You have
not
bullets
what I
now?
meant. We've had bullets since like week 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a good thing you guys can't see what's happening right now on my screen because it's.
I'm watching.
It's no, you can't. You can see the Godot editor, but you can't see like the little player that I have. I hit play and now it's like running the game, and I'm stretching the screen and it's just a nightmare. It is terrifying, thoroughly, thoroughly frightening. Okay, so let me ignore that. Let's see. What am I doing right now? Oh, I'm going to add screen shake, allegedly. So let's go to the
You said the word,
character.
guys. You said the word.
The word. What is the word?
But the What word?
What word?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. What is up, dude? People are always suspicious, you know. What's wrong with saying allegedly? You know, it's like I don't
Allegedly,
always have
it's a bad thing to say. I don't know.
you know, it's just I have to maintain my journalistic integrity, you know, when people are accused of crimes, I have to, you know, in the United States anyways, you know, you
In
are
the criminal justice
allegedly
system, people
innocent until
are
proven guilty.
represented by two equal but separate groups.
Yeah, so that, you know, then the rest of that spiel. Okay.
On an unrelated note, I've been watching just so much Criminal Minds. I completely forgot how engrossing 2000 aughts era crime TV was. Oh my god.
Are you enjoying it, or are you watching it for other
Yes.
reasons?
Oh no, I'm loving it. It's great. That's all. There's no joke here. I just wanted to say that I was really enjoying the TV show.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, sir.
Now, are you suffering from a condition that I forget the name of, but are you overestimating the actual severity of crime in the real world? That tends to be
No.
a symptom of
No, I just think the characters are really cool. Hotch is kind of a robot. Reed's a really funny nerd man. I don't know. Sometimes the crimes are kind of nifty.
Wow.
I'm again not doing a bit here. I just wanted to talk about a TV show that I was really enjoying.
Oh, interesting.
That's nice, Grandpa. Let's get you to bed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing there. Moving on.
Sharon.
Hide the Ambien in his wafers. Get Grandpa to sleep.
Oh my god.
Tune in for the video game development. Come for the video game development. Stay for the elder abuse tips.
That's whoa. That's not.
That is not what we're about here,
sir.
No.
Cut that.
Cut that. Where's my? Oh, okay. Hold on, sir.
What is behind the mysterious curtain? Oh.
I got the cut. Okay.
By the way, if you live in California, when the doctor hands you your birth certificate, they also hand you one of those things, so everyone can have a director.
Right, that's a California thing only. Okay, you're not supposed to know about that unless you're from here. Okay, that's locals only knowledge.
Okay, you little shit. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. All
listen
right.
Here,
let's
punk.
listen here.
Punk.
We don't talk about that information.
Yeah,
all right.
no, that's on the down low. Okay. So, okay. We have 2 viewers apparently. Welcome, whoever you may be. We appreciate you. Yeah, now I have to figure out, okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do screen shake now. Very important, critically important, in fact. You know what I'm realizing, Hayden, as we're like coding all this? Like, we have no like
idea what we're doing?
Structure, yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are doing pretty good, you know, doing the art stuff, but you know, Hayden and I, we're just sort of coding random things, and there's no like framework for any of this to where I feel like we need to have like weekly meetings, like, okay, this is the architecture, this is how things are gonna like interact, and then actually do something, but we're just sort of freeballing it,
but
as they say.
I mean, that's kind of what they're doing in a way. Like,
I mean, like, Dom probably has a better idea how this works. I've literally just been like playing around in a digital coloring book every time that we meet up. There was the one day we were here where I tried figuring out what story is supposed to be and communicating it kind of poorly. But beyond that, I'm not even really sure if you could call what I've been doing work. It's just been fun. But you know,
you have a really cool looking alligator. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the big difference between, you know, you guys not knowing what's going on with the art and like Hayden and I not know what's going on with the code. Like, you know, we can code something, but like, okay, for this Pearl and Noise thing that I'm doing here for the screen shake, like, you know, am I gonna put the screen shake like on the camera? How is it gonna like know when to screen shake? Like, you know, what sort of things can cause screen shake? So it's just like there's like a whole bunch of like technical questions that have to go into this and get answered, and we are not doing any of the work required to get this to work smoothly. So
Hey man, I can work on screen shake next. I actually didn't know what I should be doing next, so I can
we have
move on to screen shake.
we have the list of stuff.
There's a list?
Yeah, we did it in the.
Where's
Oh,
a list of code things?
yeah. Oh, geez. I'm looking at my notebook here. Oh, God. Okay.
Are we behind schedule?
No. I'm behind schedule on other stuff, but anyways. Yeah, I mean, we kind of have bullets. We have a screenshot. I mean, you just keep working on the animation system, and I mean, I think we'll just make these separate things right now, and then we'll just do all the elements, and then we'll like figure it out. Because that's the other thing too. I feel like we don't have expectations of greatness here, so it's just doing it, and then we will. After having done it, we'll have like a better idea of like what we need to do next time to do better. So, but we're not really doing anything like dramatic here, so we don't have.
Yeah, so nothing to like
much.
seriously stress over. It's a learning process, trial and error.
Yeah, we have.
As far as animation goes, though, I feel like I'm at a point where I'm ready to like be handed over our own, you know, in-house sprite sheets to
Well, you see, that's the
connect
funny
together
thing,
and stuff.
because they take a shitload of work. And I think I've made exactly one thing that can be animated, and it's just different sizes of Blythe's head. That's it. Not even the whole body, just his head. I'm working on alligator prototypes now.
Even if it's one line, like not even like a grid, but just one line, because we don't even know like the conversion process yet between what you guys make in, what's it called, a sprite to, you know, having Godot split up a sprite sheet. We don't like there might be a way that you are drawing that we don't know isn't compatible with Godot, and it would be good to know ahead of time, you know, what the rules and regulations are.
That's
Okay,
an excellent. That's
Winston,
an excellent point.
Can you go ahead and pull up the whatchamacallit?
No, I'm still working on my alligator. Come to me when I'm finished with the alligator.
Could you please pull up the heads, so we can take a look at it? Your alligators are beautiful. We just need to take a look at the heads real quick so we can figure out how to export them.
So here's what I'm thinking, right? We've got alligator 1. I don't know if you're looking at what I'm showing.
I am looking at it now.
We've got swamp alligator, who apparently has I don't think alligators can stand like that. Whatever. Okay, we've got wild alligator, and then we've got a swamp creature of a completely different kind who also somewhat resembles an alligator.
Mm-hmm.
So is he tucking his tail in one of his pant legs?
Oh my god, that's an excellent. I forgot that detail. I was so focused on okay, I'm going to be completely honest. I was so focused on getting the suit correct. I don't mean artistically. I mean, like, I was trying to remember everything that I could about how to dress well. Like, okay, I got to line the tie up with the belt buckle, and I got to make sure that the shirt cuffs poke just beyond the the sleeve of the jacket a little bit. I was doing everything I could to remember how Western business attire is supposed to look, but I forgot to fucking give him a tail.
I mean, my immediately thought was he's tucking it in his pant leg, and I bet that's a pain that if you switch from one side to the other.
Dude, speaking from personal experience, you have no idea.
Can you imagine a tail?
Man,
Oh my god.
Having a tail must be actually
I
rough.
practically have a tail.
I can't
Practically
believe
like an alligator
I
myself.
can't believe I'm working with you guys. This is
Me either, honestly.
this is
Yeah, I know.
embarrassing.
It's so weird. What are you even doing in this company? You don't share a sense of humor at all. You know what? We're all what's the word? Vote of no confidence. How do we kick a shareholder out? How does that process work?
Well, we have to look at the endowment first.
Oh gosh.
Look at the endowment
we're
first,
gonna-
guys. Come on.
We're going to realize that we all actually aren't eligible to be doing anything with this co-op, and
This is the interesting. No, you don't get it. There's like 3 different inside jokes taking place here, right? You've got endowment inside jokes. You have Omar getting kicked out because he's not horny enough inside joke. You've got
Oh my god.
I'm
don't
sure
even-
this is such a rich mine for humor that will make sense to no one.
except us.
Yeah, this is
And not even all parties involved, because I don't even know the horny thing, huh?
Oh, there was
yeah.
there was a Discord where I was like vibing, me and some other person were talking, and this mod was like only horny chat allowed, and I was like, okay, ban me then, and then they did. It's like-
Weird.
it was-
Okay.
yeah, it was yeah.
What?
Are you a furry too? I'm a
No,
little
no,
put
and I
off
think
by
that was the
it.
problem because I was not.
This
I'm being
so
discriminated.
Oh, that makes
We're not-
sense.
We're not going to go into it because I'm not going to out him on stream. But the server he was in is so
It's,
much worse than a furry server.
It's
I don't know.
and then it just
No.
led to a chain of events which was actually like worse. I don't because this is how we found because I ended up in this like other Discord like of people.
And don't out yourself. Don't out yourself.
I won't get into too many details. Discord of like people who had like left that Discord for this like YouTuber, but I had never like seen anything of that like YouTuber, and a lot of other people had never watched that YouTuber either. So it's just like this like YouTuber's Discord of just like people who've never watched them, and it was just like a nightmare. And as I got like deeper and deeper in, we ended up finding like just the most like toxic YouTuber I've ever known, and then because of him we found like the dumbest YouTuber.
Oh my
the dumbest
God.
person in
It was a
America.
great content mine.
Oh.
It just, content for people with brains broken the same way ours are.
Oh my God.
Okay, so getting back to actual work.
Ugh.
What is it that I need to do? I'm gonna give somebody a sprite sheet. How do I do this? Here we go.
Okay.
Life, idle. Okay, I have the heads. What do I do with the heads?
That's a great question.
It is. It really is.
Okay. So
No, I
This is work. I need you to be serious.
okay, so it needs to like yeah, this is something I've never had to deal with, like multi-size sprites, because usually when you make the sprite sheets everything is the same size.
yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
So we're gonna have to experiment with this. Okay, that's the thing where we're not like 100% sure how we're gonna deal with this. So basically, let me go ahead and pull up like an example of a sprite sheet just so you can see what one looks like first.
Oh, I just posted one in the chat.
Okay.
One from the Kids Can Code.
Oh, the one that we're using.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, or the prototype one, anyways. So, Wenton, do you see the sprite sheets?
Sorry, I
in
got
Discord?
distracted making something.
What are you making, a potion here?
It's supposed to be a flask,
Okay.
like a science flask,
Okay.
whatever they're called.
Okay.
What am I doing? Right, sprite sheet. Yes,
okay,
I see this.
look,
What
you
am I
see it in
why am I
Discord?
looking at it?
Okay. So,
Science flask.
I,
Just you immediately thought was something that stores alcohol, but no, not that. The science one.
okay.
What? Why am I looking at the spreadsheet?
Just so you can see like what it is supposed to look like. Okay.
All right. Well, mine definitely doesn't look like that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to try to figure this out.
In the current state, if we were to try it, like it seems like the standard size, like if you look at the example, like one of those images, like that standard size would be equivalent to your largest head. So, and then everything else would just be looking super small.
So wait a second, because I think the heads are supposed to be separate objects because they were going to work different from the body. Like the body wouldn't change size. The body would be its own sprite with its own sprite sheet. And then somehow these two would get melded together. That's what I thought we were going with. And that's why there's a lot of here.
You know what? Maybe the head thing specifically shouldn't be a sprite sheet.
What should it be?
Maybe the head thing should be all imported as individual images.
No, because here's what I am thinking. Okay, if we put the base of all the heads like on this, like they all have the same base. Okay, like that just comes out as one line in the sprite sheet. And then we'll just put them side by side. So we'll only have one line, and then each of the sort of heads, because like in Godot, when we're doing the sprite sheet, like we'll sort of set the frames for like each animation. So it'll be like frame 1, frame 2. And if they all start at the same base, which will like connect to the head, like we'll know that the thing is gonna like be referenced correctly. I don't know if that's making sense.
It doesn't.
Okay. Okay, so make a copy of this make a copy of this page. And then we're gonna make some edits here. So save as, and then save it as like a new thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So delete everything except for the heads.
Oops.
Okay. Now we're going to we're gonna move the top column like over and then down one. So like the correct sprites are like so like the smallest one, like the first two smallest ones are next to each other, then the next two are next to each other.
Wait, you want me to? I'm confused. Am I cutting this in half vertically or horizontally?
You're gonna do like a horizontal cut, so everything is gonna be on one line. Yeah, and you're probably gonna have to. Yeah, you might need to add more space. So they need to be like the first two heads, like vertically, they need to be next to each other. So the first face at the top and the first face at the bottom, they need to be next to each other in this new line. Okay. And then so on. Okay.
He's hideous, isn't he?
Very
This is the guy.
I use guy as a gender neutral term. Like dudes or men, you know, like.
Okay.
I guess men is the opposite of gender neutral.
Okay.
But
the next thing that needs to
like a man.
happen is all the sprites need to be, like, the centers need to be equidistant. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues.
Okay.
So
get
we
out my
want to probably
ruler.
start with the biggest head and actually, like, figure out how wide the biggest head is. And then, like, how far we're going to space it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I gotta step out for a second. I got
6,
something going on at work that's kind of
7.
needs my attention.
Okay.
Fuck, I gotta start over. Okay, fine.
Okay. Take care of it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
No, you skipped 7.
You skipped 7.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's all do it together now. 1.
Don't patronize me. Okay, fuck it. There's got to be a measuring tool in here somewhere, right? Does that tell me? Oh, good. It's got numbers down here.
Okay.
I don't know which number is the one I'm looking for.
Move it back one. Let's see. 60. Oh, 30. Oh, I see. Okay. So
it's
30,
coordinates,
32.
not
No, it's 32.
Okay.
Okay.
32 pixels wide.
Okay. So, and the other one is also 32 pixels wide.
The letter H.
Hey, I can spell, okay? I know letters like it's no one's business.
Okay.
That's not the problem.
So-
This one is also 32.
Okay. So we're going to put them all like directly. Okay. So we need like 32 pixel spaces on all of them.
Okay.
So
holy shit.
the last two, so line them up at the bottom of, I'm trying to point at the screen, but I realize like you can't see what I'm pointing at. Okay, do you see like the line, right? Like how the checkerboard pattern? Put the chins on one of the lines. Yep. It doesn't matter which one, just pick one. Okay. And then, yeah, exactly like that. And then put the next one directly on top of it. And then immediately adjacent to the last head. Like they're just going to be connected.
What?
Put them literally touching
this?
each other. Yes, exactly like that. Yep. Okay. So now we
Wait,
need
what?
to,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I think I see what you're doing.
yes, because we need to make sure, like, because what the way Godot is gonna work is we tell it the size of each like sprite, and we need to put them all centered. Okay, so just put it back where it is. I'm gonna walk you through the rest of them because we're gonna have to do some math here.
Think, oh, are we not just using this as like a crude
No,
spacing tool?
we're gonna actually count. So just go ahead, put it. Yeah,
Like-
just,
Not just put it there and then like put this there and then remove this bit and now we know for a fact it's 32 blocks apart.
well, it needs to be centered in the 32 cell. Just put it back to where it was, and then. Oh, okay, cool. So now do from the oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Are those okay? So select the last two heads because I think can you measure like each one of those like gray squares because I think they're 16 each. Just measure one of the gray squares for me. Okay, it is 16 by 16. Okay, cool. So if we, as long as it's centered between two of them, so take the last two and move them over 1 pixel to the left. There you go. Okay. So two of those squares is 32 pixels.
Oh my god, it's Minecraft math.
Well, it's just regular math.
That's 16, 24, 28,
Yeah.
24,
It's 16
32,
each. So 32.
and then 64. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Minecraft math.
Okay. All right. Yes. So that's what we're gonna do. So now put the smaller one. Okay. Again, orient the chin so it's at that bottom line, and then put it in the center of those next two squares. And then I'm wondering, is this one like actually wider? It doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, just go ahead. We'll move it.
It is. It is there.
Okay, but put it like more like as close as you can to. We want it in the middle of those two, not in the middle of 3, but in the middle of 2.
Oh.
The other way, the other way. Let's see.
It won't fit.
It won't. Okay. All right, then that's fine. We'll leave a 32 block gap. Okay, so move everything over. So like leave a two square gap between them.
All the heads or
yeah, whatever. Just move whatever is easiest because we want to leave those. Actually, leave the last 2. Move everything else over to the left.
Do you have a box over there?
Okay, now move that head. Yes, move it over another. Yes. So, oh, this one's gonna cause us some issues. We need to make it narrower, otherwise. Yeah, you know what? I think. Yeah, just make it a little bit narrower. Can you stretch? Just yeah. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Then now go ahead, put it back next to the other 2. Okay.
that worked out remarkably well.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, well, it's already so like disfigured that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just shrink it. Okay. Yep, and then we'll just keep doing this this process.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. Welcome back. Okay. So yeah, we'll go
it,
ahead. Now this needs to go
okay.
in the middle of the 2 sections. So yeah, right there is good. Okay. And then, yeah, that's fine. Go over. Oh no, that's correct. Never mind. Ignore. Yep, that's good. Okay. Yep. And then I think that one needs to go over like one square. Yes. Okay. All right. Very good. So now we have. Okay. So I think we're gonna need to so basically we're gonna tell Godot that our sprite sheet is like 32 by like each cell is 32 by what is the integer? 16 plus 32 by 48. Okay. Ignore me and my math skills. Okay. Yeah, and then it's going to create like squares for us or rectangles. And then it's going to slice the sheets. And then from the slicing, then we create a bunch of individual animations. So, and then we reference those animations in the animation controller. So,
Okay,
I guess
so
the next
how do
thing we
I-
need to do. So, what is the total width of this, starting from like the outside square? Because I think we want to resize the canvas now, so we're only exporting like something very specific. Okay, 320 by 48. Okay. So
Make sure it's on the line.
Oh, Dom, can we just export the selection that he has?
What?
Like, because we
hold
want to
on,
export the
let me-
spreadsheet.
Let me yeah, if you copy that, so Control C, go up to File, go to New, it should bring up yes, that's
Oh,
your pixel
okay.
dimension. Okay. And then page. There you go.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so now to export it as a sprite sheet, if we do it like this, Or if we just, because we just need it to export as a PNG, and then that'll be fine. So if we go File, Export.
What are you humming at?
No, it's just
frames, all frames, layers visible. Okay, Dom, we have some, because we have like the extra pixels, is it going to crop it only to where there's the visible pixels, or will it leave the invisible pixels?
What do you mean by that?
So like the first, at the very beginning of the sprite sheet, do you see how there's like extra pixels that are like not
Empty space.
Empty space, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean
It'll-
that's up to Godot. I don't think it. That's literally empty space. Like there's no pixels there.
Okay, but
all you're seeing is just the background.
The image size, will it be still like
Well, I mean, yeah,
the
because
full
even though
frame
there's-
count?
Even though this is empty space, it's still part of the canvas. Like Godot would recognize, okay, I don't think Godot looks at it and goes, okay, well, where's the content on the canvas? I think it just gets the canvas.
Yeah.
And then gets told to cut it up.
That's really a Godot question. I don't think that's going to be an
Okay.
A-Sprite question.
All right,
because
then let's go ahead.
according
then
to A, it doesn't exist. Like it's
Okay.
just empty space.
So
well,
export.
Yeah, let's go ahead export it. Let's see if there's no, hopefully there's no problems. And then you can go ahead throw it into
where did it go?
Into the Discord. Oh, that's very very important.
Oh, okay. It's in the Discord. Oh, it's in the wrong Discord.
No, it's in the, oh, well, that's fine. Hayden, okay. So now you have it, Hayden.
Which Discord should I be putting this in for future reference?
Perfect. It works the way I thought it would work. Okay, so we're good. So it's in the Discord. I mean, we have the AAT Discord, right?
Okay, let me download
I
this.
should probably change the name of the Discord, but anyways. So now we have it, Hayden.
I am
okay.
Not a member of any AAT Discord.
No, but you're part of the Disgruntled Youth of America Discord, which is the
Yes. Where
Wait,
I should
what?
be putting it. You know what?
What Discord?
So where should I put it, under art ideas or stuff to download?
Put it in art ideas.
Boom.
Okay, I'll stop now.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we should probably we'll have to figure out like project management later. But for right now, yeah, that's okay. Okay, cool. So we have the thing exported. All right. So Hayden, do you think you've got it from here?
Yep. Yeah, I can
Okay.
mess around with this.
Okay, cool. And then when you, in Godot, when you like center the animations, like make sure you're centering at the bottom of the chin. So like whenever we put the sprite in, like it's going to have the same, because there's going to be a bottom of a chin in the same place. Like that's where we're going to want to connect the head to the body in all cases. So just be aware of that when you're doing the animations. Okay?
Got you.
All right. Thank you very much for your patience in this, Winton. So I think this is what we need to do for this unique situation of sprite sheet. So
On the bright side, I know how to export sprite sheets now. This is so
Proud of
cool.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
yeah,
This is progress has been made.
yes, we've actually done something. So that's very exciting. Okay, let's see. Cool. Well, yes. So we still have 2 viewers allegedly. So hello to
I get it,
whoever you may
Winton.
be. We appreciate you. Wait, no, I'm told I'm supposed to have to be mean to chat. I can't be mean. I'm sorry. I can't, you know. Oh, poo poo. What happened here? Okay, it looks like Discord has crashed. Very awkward.
It's really annoying. Oh, he's
Are we
back.
still streaming? Are we?
Oh,
Because if
we're
we're not,
still-
like, I don't know
we're
if I
still
could, like,
live.
really
We're
go
still
along
live.
with the whole let's talk shit about him. Well, I don't know. He does some pretty annoying stuff. We could talk shit about him.
We're
I guess it wouldn't be that.
we're still live. Okay.
Oh man, my bad.
Yeah,
Shit.
we're still live. So that's
It was
good.
Hayden's idea.
Yeah,
It was Hayden's idea. It was definitely
very
Hayden's
very
idea.
awkward though. Yeah, Discord just decided to give up right now, I guess.
That was weird. Like, I feel like that was intentional, but it wasn't. But it was. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of. I was a little bit afraid that my computer was crashing.
Oh, so it was intentional. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so we're okay though.
You
let's
ever, you ever realize you were editing on the wrong layer? Huh?
Figured out how to do multi-layers yet.
Well, get with the program. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of us has their work exported to the coding team, and the other one hasn't yet. So
No,
the other one's
Dom's
working.
work is exported to the coding team.
one of us knows what's going on, and the other one clearly doesn't.
I think.
Who
Yeah,
is
I
who
think
in this situation?
I think it's Dom who knows what's going on, considering we just spent like half an hour trying to help Winton. So.
My goodness.
Ooh, I like the monorail.
Thanks.
This has like Chicago vibes here, like a future Chicago.
You keep saying Chicago.
That's really annoying.
Oh,
Please don't call
Snell
it
Snell has joined
Wait,
us.
is it SH? Did you say sh?
Chicago.
Yeah,
That's
it's
how it's
Chicago.
pronounced, my guy.
Dude, please don't tell
There's
me
no-
you've been
we don't
pronouncing
say
it
cha?
Chicago. No. Oh my god.
Yes,
dude.
I've been pronounced it. What, dude?
Oh
my
my
mind is
god,
blown.
dude. No,
What is
there's
this?
no dude, there's no way, dude. You
Chicago?
can't. We're being gaslit right now.
We're
Dude,
being
there's no way.
gaslit. This is not. I know you're from South
Why-
Carolina, but like that does not give you the right
Okay.
to act that stupid.
Let me
Like,
ask you one question, my fellow people.
Okay.
Why is it spelt with a CH?
why is every English word like that?
Yeah.
So, okay,
that's-
actually, I can answer this. Okay, so back when they were, the city got founded because cows went there, and they went there on trains, right? And train is spelled TR, but it sounds like a ch sound. And because so many people were illiterate back then, they just named it Chicago, right? But it was supposed to be Chicago. But because train is... Just jokes falling apart.
Wow, you just made all that up? Dude, I thought you were legit, dude. I
thought of you too. I was impressed. I was like, oh wow, okay. This is very, very.
Yeah, we've been
cool.
bamboozled.
I was gonna say something about how like train and Chicago sound the same, but then sh and ch are two very different sounds, and I couldn't figure out how to connect them.
Yeah, well, that was, you had us on a ride there for a second.
I could have. I love that
You
if
could
I
have
had
been
kept
spreading-
going, if
We
I had been
would've-
better at improv, I could have lied you all into believing a stupid fact that you would have gone on, repeated, and many decades from now, would be searching Wikipedia to find out, wait a minute, is this dumb thing that I think is... No, they definitely called it Chicago because, like, something to do with trains and people not knowing how to read, right?
God, fuck you, man.
Yeah, you could have just
Oh,
spread the false
oh.
information of the century, dude.
You're on the internet.
alright.
This is where you don't spread false information, my guy.
see.
Come on.
You just
No, I
lied
get it.
on the
Everybody
internet,
else-
dude. How could you do that?
Everybody else at the AAT, right? They tell lies, they gaslight all
They
day long.
gaslight.
Everybody thinks
Gaslight.
gaslight. All day long. They think it's the
This is
funniest
Pride
thing. I
Month
do it
equivalent
once.
of gaslighting.
It's the past tense. Gaslit.
Did you know that 4 out of the 45 presidents we've had have been straight? Happy Gaslight Month. Because it's never mind. Just not important.
The silence. The dead silence after you said that.
Man, a lot of comedy is trial and error, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, that
being
was
So
like,
Oh my god. That was.
Experimenting
that
with
was
new...
like maybe the worst. I can't say it's the worst joke I've ever heard because I've definitely heard worse, but that was like the saddest.
That was pretty fucking close.
That was like lame.
fell. I fell so that other people could crawl.
You came full circle. It was so unfunny that it was funny.
Holy shit. This is amazing.
This is like a new like sub niche of like cringe comedy, you know? Oh god. There was a video I was watching recently of a guy like that. He was just like an edgy comedian, you know? He's just like telling all these offensive jokes, but there was no joke. It was just offensive.
I know exactly what video you're talking about. It came up.
Steven Crowder?
No. Although that's a contender.
Dreamcatcher stuff?
Oh, dude, I don't remember.
No, that's still Steven Crowder. We just said no, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Well, anyways, I'm mind blown about this Chicago thing. Oh, I
It's
did it
Chicago,
again.
dude. Chicago.
Wait, are
Chicago.
you serious about this?
Dude, yeah, I did not know. I mean, because
Chicago,
literally every other word, CH is cha, you know, it's not shia. No, it's...
You just... Oh my god, dude! I
What
can't believe you hit us with that like boomer
energy.
That boomer commercial, dude. That hasn't been on like TV since like 2007, dude. I don't. What the times, old man.
Do you guys ever wonder if we do this every Monday because we're trying to learn how to make video games, or because we just sort of need a moment of cathartic release with friends?
You know, I was hoping we'd be productive, but it's just a train wreck every time.
I've been incredibly productive.
A train wreck? I can make a train wreck.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that like a threat? I don't know. Oh, God. Okay.
Anyway,
whoa, I like the ivy in your pillars there. Whatever that is.
Yeah, dude. That's like when you start putting mossy cobble in your Minecraft build, and then you just like go from amateur to like pro builder, you know?
Oh yeah,
dude. Dom is pro. But anyways, Snill said, "Hey, hello, Snill." I think we got a little distracted, even though I know that post came like 40 minutes ago. So
this person has been our most reliable viewer, and I who knows them? How do we know them?
I know Snill. Snill is
Dom.
Is
another
our
thing
friend now.
That I wanted to say is whenever you are done with like a good background, you can send that my way too, and I want to try looping it so that if the character moves far enough to the right or left, the background loops onto itself and just it's a repeating thing, you know.
I like that.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, if we were to ask you to, you know, design literally like 100 miles worth of this cityscape, that might be quite a task.
You
yeah,
know,
a little bit.
You know, Dom, I have to say, every time I look at this city, I feel like we need to make another game that is like actually this city. You know, our Cyberpunk Dystopian Eggplant Collector Simulator 2078 is you know,
Oh my god.
It's you know, your art deserves better than what we're providing. Oh,
I appreciate you all, really, I do.
Oh, yeah. You know, one of the things I was learning about like parallax, I sent you a video recently. I don't know if you had a chance to watch it, but he talks about like how parallax is like achieved, you know, on some things. So you might want to, you know, take a look. It'll be pretty cool, I think. And then that'll help add like a lot of sort of three-dimensional depth with 2D games. But anyway, Snill is saying that me and Omar used to play Siege back in the day, but this game is going to be way better than Siege.
Of course. That is where Snill comes from, is
the Rainbow Six days.
Is that where you guys met, was Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah,
of course. This is not surprising at all. You've invested, what, over 1,000 hours of your life into
god, dude, I don't even want to think
this
about
game.
it. I don't.
So where's your Phasmophobia friends?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm sub 500. mind you.
I don't know.
Hours into the Phasmophobia.
I know,
yes.
but I was not 1,000 hours when I met Snill. Why don't you?
No, I mean total.
I thought the insinuation here was, why aren't you bringing your
friends
social
in.
influence
Yeah,
project?
Hayden, you have friends.
Oh,
Why are they not joining
We
us?
haven't really talked in a while.
Well, this is the
So,
great time to
I
rekindle the relationship.
I would have to I'd have to warm that back up and then invite them.
You can just
course, I
call
think
Turkey, dude. Just be
The
like,
last
hey.
time we
I do not like being that guy. The guy you haven't talked to in like a couple years, and all of a sudden he's asking a favor from you, like, "Hey, come support my." I don't know. It's just a little
My multi-level marketing.
distasteful.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
it sounded like you guys were
The
all
last
like
person.
best friends. Like, what's going on there, man?
No,
Yeah,
we were just
the
starting a cult. Huge difference. Huge difference.
Okay.
I also feel the need to point out that the last person he brought in here, we had to ban.
Oh, yeah, that one was.
True. I don't have a very good track record right now, as far as inviting audience members in.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Not that it's your fault. But that's just the way the internet works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad it wasn't
that's
a
the
bigger
way the internet
problem.
works, but that's not the way that you're like someone who you consider your friend should behave in front of,
Strangers.
I'm
That's
not,
just-
I'm not
yeah.
saying- I'm not excusing anything. Just pointing out the somewhat unmitigatable fact.
Yeah.
This is the internet. Those things will happen here. It is an unfortunate reality.
Indeed. Okay. Yeah, I think I would, as far as like the train animation in game, we'll definitely just do it with code. But
This is painful. I
yeah.
hope you realize.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't.
literally.
I mean, you're doing it for the purpose of like getting it to animate in sprite, but like in game, we're just gonna do like X.
We can make it
like
so much easier.
position X, equals like X
Yeah.
plus 1. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
even- don't
Just
even
have some kind of
stress.
timed event that happens.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm at 48 frames right now.
Yeah. We definitely do not need to do that. Like we could just. I mean, if you're gonna
Of
put all
course,
those
I mean,
frames, you might as well like
back in
do
the
things
day-
like animate lights and all that fun stuff. But
I mean, back in the day when you were making like a cartoon or animated movie,
well,
this is the shit you would have to.
But here's the other thing though, like, do you have to animate 1 pixel movement at a time, or could you move it like 3 or 4 pixels? Like, what is the resolution we need to achieve to like make
Depends on
fluid
how
movement?
fast the train's going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
either
going
way, with code,
really
it's going to be
slow right now.
smooth. Anyway, so
Also, I found an error and I am now upset.
Oh. Don't even. Try moving it like, I don't know, 2 or 3
of course
3 pixels. at
that
a
would
time.
be a good design. Like that would be a design choice. If we like with the code, we could make it move like it is moving 1 pixel at a time, or if we didn't do that, it would just be super smooth. It just depends on what we think would be the better artistic choice.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it definitely depends on the speed of the train. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, again, we'll just do it. We'll just do it specifically like with code in the game. So just as long as it's on its own layer and it comes out, on its own sprite sheet, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for the purpose of what you've got going on here, I suppose we will let it be. So
We could even have smoke objects too, like if
yeah,
there was
we'll
a
do it with
smoke sprite
particles.
sheet.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could do a smoke sprite sheet. We might be able to get away with just like regular. Let me look into the Godot particle system. I shared a video with you guys in the Discord. It was like a pretty advanced like thing. Let me see the particles. Let me look at the documentation here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to share the link to the documentation right now just so you can see. We can give it like a texture. We don't even need like anything complicated. Like this one is pretty simple and it's already looking kind of fancy.
Okay, we're at frame 43. And we're gonna move it really. It's gonna get to this point, and it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go really fast.
Oh, are you gonna have it like accelerate?
Yes.
So in that case, like, yeah, you would probably want to have it like start like 1, pixel at a time, and then like, and then 2, maybe like 2, and then 4, and then 8. Well, maybe 8 is too fast, but maybe have it go from like 2, 3, 4, that way, pixels at a time, so you can sort of capture the acceleration. So that'll be pretty cool. So let's see. What else do we need to? Oh, I was attempting to do screen shake. Okay, I need to get back to reading the the stuff here. Let's see. So screen shake. I need to do process. I need to have a target.
That kind of looks pretty cool.
You know what I think? I think it is not accelerating like fast enough. Well, it's like I'm sorry. It's not that it's not accelerating fast enough. It's like accelerating in like a natural way. Because it's just like going, and then it's just like hyperspeed.
Well, it's like the Hulk ride at Universal.
It's like, oh, we moving, maybe. Oh,
yeah. So maybe around like frame 14, we start picking it up where it's moving like 2 pixels at a time.
I'm gonna delete all these frames.
That's probably a good idea. That's probably a very good idea, because otherwise you're gonna have to edit each one of them, and it's just gonna be a nightmare. So, and we might want to like do the speed tests like as we are going, so we're not like. But yeah, I think at this point start moving it like 2 pixels at a time, and then we'll do like maybe like 4 frames at like 2 pixels of movement, and then we'll see how that plays out. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this camera shake. All right, yep, so we have allegedly 2 viewers, so hello to whoever you are. Oh, nope, now we only have 1. Okay, psych. Psych. Okay, just kidding.
Again, you have to you have to start that off by saying, who the hell is watching us?
Yeah, who the hell are you? Answer me. Who are you people? It's like, what is this? Who could be watching us at a time like this? It's like a Monday afternoon. Don't you have something better to do?
Honestly.
Yes. Okay, let's see. What was I? Oh, the second came back. Yes. Yeah, whoever the hell you are, welcome back. You are appreciated, even though you're causing us a lot of anxiety here. Leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. It's like, there's not an open door here. Wait, no,
this is your fault.
This is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people do this. They just like abuse their chats. They're just like, I hate you, chat. You're ugly. And then they just like, just 50,000 donations come in, and they're just like raking in the cash, and it's just like, what? Like, you can just paid to humiliate people? Like, what is going on here?
Trains us to be hateful towards one another.
It says a lot about the
I'm
society we
paid to
live in.
humiliate America.
We live in society.
Ooh.
Yeah, what does this say about the nature of man? That they're out there chasing the eggplant. Feed their addiction. How is your alligator animations coming along, Winston?
You tell me.
We'll take a look here. They're coming along, you know. It's pretty good, I would say.
We're at the intersection here of something that I definitely don't know how to do, and that's depict movement.
You're gonna, yeah, I know what you're trying to do. The legs crossed, right?
Yep, and
Okay,
it doesn't look like it.
So do the light blue
Well, let
outline
me-
to distinguish like the leg crossing in front from the one behind.
Yeah. I'm just sort of playing around to see if it's theoretically possible to demonstrate this.
It is possible. You will be successful. You have no choice because bad things will happen to you if you're not successful. You know where you live.
Look good though.
It's not about looking good, I guess. How is the size of this? You know what? That's fine. But the alligators can be giant in comparison to our character, right?
Ooh, how about this?
Oh no, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dom's train here. Oh yeah, much more natural. Oh yeah.
I guess I could build a train station, like right.
Accelerates.
Yeah, it
There.
accelerates. Very, very good.
That's nifty.
Yeah, I started like right there. Started doing 2 pixels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I went to 16, then 24, and then gone.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's the correct way to go about this. So, that's looking good, man. That's looking really good. Good work.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
Delicious.
Delicious.
You know, I was watching a documentary about Hotline Miami too, and it has really got me inspired.
That's amazing.
Have you heard about that game? Have you played it?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was a obscure pop culture reference I was not aware of.
Well, it is Hotline Miami. Apparently, I mean, I played the first game. It is apparently the game that like single-handedly caused like the synthwave like music revolution that we sort of dealt with, allegedly. Apparently, that game caused, from what I heard, I don't exactly have the fact. Like I understand how it would influence like YouTube culture. But like apparently it also influenced like the music in the movie Drive, and then that like sort of turned the page on like synthwave culture as we know it. You know, when people talk about 80s music, whatever, it was because of that game. Apparently, allegedly, this is an actual allegedly moment because I don't have like the full evidence to support that claim. It's just what I've heard, and it lines up, you know, in terms of other things that I know. So it makes sense, but I'm not tied to the opinion. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a very like intense game. And then the second one is like I haven't played it, but apparently it was very controversial when it came out. And then I watched a documentary about it, and then I'm just like, I'm inspired now to like make the game. Maybe I'll share the documentary with you guys, so then you will also be inspired in the way I was inspired.
Could be interesting.
It's like 30 minutes long. It's not that intense, but it's very interesting. So, okay, I am making like zero progress on this here.
I feel like you make the least progress out of all of us.
I'm trying to like keep the stream, moving,
You're the face of the operation.
Unfortunately, I would like to not be, but until we get somebody prettier,
Oh my god.
Like I said, I'm gonna get a webcam eventually. I'm sorry it's taking me this long.
Yeah,
it's just, life has kind of gotten in the way.
I think it's probably better that you don't have the webcam. I mean, I've seen your face. I think it's better that the rest of the internet does not. I'm just joking.
Well, maybe I won't get that webcam now.
Okay, I was just joking.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, we have 3 viewers. Welcome. New viewer. Oh, 4 viewers. Hello, whoever you are. Oh, we lost a viewer. Oh,
Back
God.
to 3.
Oh, God.
Next time, don't mention it. They get them nervous.
They get scared, dude. Like, yeah, whoever the hell you are, we're watching you. We're watching you very closely.
Yeah, fuck off. Like, God.
Oh, my God. Dude, you come to YouTube to watch videos?
Who does that? The fuck?
What is this, dude? The internet? This is lawless wasteland of, like, trauma? I don't know, dude. Like,
oops, I broke it.
That's okay. It doesn't need to work. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to retirement now, guys. My jokes apparently not hitting the way they used to.
The mark of a true professional is to hit that barrier and then find ways to push past it. The fact that you're giving up now proves that you weren't cut out for it.
I'm not a professional, so I'm just Omar. So,
aren't you a PhD student?
Yeah, that is me.
Society literally says you're a professional.
Which is, the root of all tragedy in society here, that the experts don't know what they're talking about. How is anybody else gonna know?
Like, damn Fauci.
Once again,
I think we just got deprioritized by
YouTube. we just lost.
Wow.
The algorithm just like killed us right now. We're done. Our career is dead before it started.
Thanks, Hayden.
We said no jokes, and not only that, you just told one that you don't even believe in this.
I know.
Get vaccinated, folks. This is a pro-vaccine stream. So
I think if you're under the age of 30 and you work out a bunch, no, I'm just kidding. I won't finish that statement.
My God.
Oh, we just lost we lost 2 viewers after we said.
Who knows from which way we're offending? Are we offending them from mocking them, or offending them because they don't understand that we're mocking?
Yeah, we're offending the Joe Rogan demographic here.
Guys, I just got a text from Blaze TV. They want to know if we're up to sign a contract.
Whoa, our first contract?
Yeah, all we have to do is grift. That's easy. Okay. I have made like 0 progress here on this code. I'm gonna now code this. I'm staying focused. Okay. After I read the tutorial. Oh my God, I'm already distracted. Oh, we lost the viewer now. This is so sad.
Okay, I need some advice. Mainly from Dom, since he's the only actual artist here, but you're all welcome to input.
Okay.
This for walking animation, how does it look? It's because it's a little jank, but I'm doing my best.
Can you like zoom out a little bit? I like it. I think it looks like he's evil.
Maybe move the. Oh, you know what? I think the head movement will be fine. We'll edit it later if we need to.
If Ron DeSantis had a persona, this would be his persona right here.
The tail. It's missing the tail on the third one.
It is
Yeah,
missing the tail.
I'm gonna put that in. It's like on the one hand, I look at this and I could definitely. It feels like I'm making fridge art. You know, when your toddler makes fridge art for you, like, Daddy, look what I drew, and it's just a really shitty picture of like a bunch of stick figures in front of a block that's supposed to be a house. I feel like I'm doing that, but at the same time,
we've lost all our viewers. Oh god.
But
Oh god.
Linton, stop talking about your childhood, okay, people?
He's scaring the audience. Oh god.
My DeSantis Gator was just too good. It was so scary. They said, "Oh, I didn't realize this was a horror stream."
Is that Ron DeSantis? I can't be seen in the same room with him.
Is that? Oh shit!
Is that? Oh shit!
Santis. What the hell?
DeSantis. I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Ron DeSanders.
You know, you're from North Carolina. I think that's the first time I've ever heard you do a Southern accent, though.
Listen.
Yeah, you and your Yankee accent. And welcome round these parts.
Listen here, boy.
Yeah, you gotta get the boy.
Boy.
The whip, the boy.
Oh, God. I can't even take myself seriously when I say that. Like, I'm genuinely like saddened by it.
Oh yeah.
Can I get a oh yeah?
The hell is wrong with you people?
We're gaining viewers.
It's
Keep going. It's working.
I can't believe it, but you Southerners. Saving us.
Actually accomplishing something.
We're pulling a Matthew McConaughey here. We're just putting on.
Do you think his accent is
accent.
real, or he like works?
Oh, he
on
100% fakes it. I'm sorry, love him, but he fakes it.
He's like, I once looked. It's weird because on the one hand, he's from Texas. Apparently, I didn't learn that until a couple of days ago. But he's from Texas, and the fact that I didn't know what his accent was, I just thought his mouth is shaped weird, and that's why he sounds that way, makes me think that it might be fake. I mean, I guess I don't know what a Texan accent sounds like compared to all the other Southern accents, but
boy,
I
again,
mean, his Texas accent is he sounds like every Texan. Because like the thing is, I know a Texan that talks like him, so it makes it like. It makes it hard, but I don't know. I mean, he's just like so good. Like that's the thing. I don't know. And he's an actor, you know. So
I wouldn't say where I come from. I never hear accents like Matthew McConaughey. I feel like that's a specific like part of Texas that accent is from.
Dude, you come from South Carolina.
I don't have a reason to think.
South Carolina accents,
no.
even a Southern accent within different parts of South Carolina can be radically different.
Yeah,
what is going on in Texas though is something I have no clue what that is, let alone what Matthew McConaughey's role in it is. Yeah, can somebody help me figure something out? I'm trying to rotate these so that they're flipped backwards.
Oh, we don't need
like
we don't need the
reverse.
Flip. We don't need the reverse. We'll do that in code.
Okay then.
Yeah, we don't need the reverse. They just all need to be.
We don't need to waste company resources.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
okay.
get on the actual work here. No, I'm just joking. It's doing pretty good.
No more working from home.
If I don't show up to AAT's office tomorrow, I'm getting fired. Also,
you can pretend to work for someone else. Yeah, you're showing up to the office.
What do you think? What do you think the odds are that Tesla doesn't actually fire? Oh wait, I forgot. We can't do politics.
Tesla is within the world of.
No. This is an apolitical stream. We can't talk about politics on stream. I can't talk about this.
We can't. Oh, we've already violated that like 12 times.
What?
No, but we can't.
Guys,
Okay,
we
but
had, like,
but here's the
4
thing. Like,
rules.
okay, us making the accidental violations is different than you know, a prolonged discourse on society issues. You know.
Fair point, I guess.
So we'll
we can't avoid the former. So
They're so shy. Sorry, I'm just now checking chat.
yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe that people talk this entire. I go over to chat whenever there's nobody in there, and then I tell my little jokes, but then people actually talk and I miss it. All right, so I've got three alligator animations. It's very simple. It's just him walking. It's three sprites. Help. I don't know what to do now.
That's fine. I mean, we want to export it, so make sure that they're evenly spaced. Okay, the same process that we did with the previous one, and they're all lined up, and then you're gonna put that onto a new document, and then
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it looks like the first one fits within 32 cells, and then the second one not so much. So, oh, maybe just a little bit if you want to move it back. Whoa, okay.
is he doing Thriller?
We weren't looking so good there for a second.
I saw that. I was a little spooked. I was like, oh god, oh god. Okay. And then, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So, yeah, I think that's looking good. Yeah, and then just copy them again, and then, like, do this thing, highlight all 3 of them. But just try to highlight only the, just minimize the thing, yep. And then copy
file, new, okay, paste.
Yes, and then
File,
save as or export. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, save it and then also export it. You know.
File, export, and then I drop it in Art Ideas.
Excellent.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. There we go. Wow. Wow, this is coming kind of together. You know, I'm surprised. We're making progress here.
This is how I imagine the DeSantis alligator coming together.
Yeah, it does. It's the first one. The first one looks like, oh, okay, he's walking. The second one looks like, I mean, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Oh my god, stop before you get the stream demonetized, man. Dude, the algorithms are too
I'm
good.
Sorry, they
dude, the algorithms
really?
are good. I told you, dude. Did
Even
I not?
If I hum a bass line?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. The algorithms are good these days. You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. I mean, I thought my covers would be safe, but no, they're not safe, man.
Okay, so I made some alligators. I made some heads. I've made a lot of progress.
Mm-hmm.
Can I quit now?
No.
I have like actual work I need to do. I hope you know that.
Yeah, well, we just have to keep slaving away for another 40 minutes. So.
Well, I've made alligator. I've made head. What's something else we need that requires very little artistic expertise?
I don't know, like, where is the... Let's take a look at the design document that we made. I don't know, you could start writing phrases or something.
Start writing phrases.
All right, here we go. Phrase number 1. Hello. Phrase number 2. Hello's kind of boring. Let's get creative. Wow.
I mean, you were supposed
Wow.
to. You're
Wow.
supposed to do
I
the
blanked
story
hard.
based stuff, man. I don't know. Think of a story. Huh?
I don't know. Write a book. Like,
Just get good, bro. Okay, I'm looking at the story notes here. Okay, how stories work, and then there's just the thing that just says climax, and I'm a little bit alarmed here. Okay, drama, agony,
climax?
irony, conflict, and subtlety. This is
It was more of a multimedia
Okay.
presentation.
It says
Not so much.
things to tell. No politics, so we're not talking about politics. This is explicitly apolitical. There's no political analogy here whatsoever at all. Okay, so we're telling about the eggplant more than the eggplant drop emojis, okay? And then we're talking about Blythe and his journey. Wow, these are some detailed notes. I don't even remember talking about any of this here.
What the notes were for.
That's pretty good. I don't know, dude. You're like the story guy. Write a story. I don't know. Figure it out. Use your words, English major. This is your chance to shine. Oh.
I think the real reason that I don't want to do this and I want to do art is because I feel like the art doesn't take any brain power. I can perform and do art at the same time, but having to like write something requires that I actually sit down and think about it, and that means that I'm not going to be talking for long stretches of time.
Dude, this is why I have like not been anything at all productive. You know, I'm hoping Hayden's having more luck than I am. Oh no, he's just conveniently bailed right now that I'm trying to ask him what work he
Is he playing Faz?
Oh my god.
Somebody check Steam.
Oh my god, guys! You don't. For everyone in chat, you need to understand Hayden. Okay, he has a problem. Okay, anytime we're not watching, he just immediately like gets onto phasmophobia. He's like, "All right, guys, I'm going to bed," and then like 15 seconds, like not even 15 seconds, like.
Okay, those are just jokes. Those are just jokes. I haven't actually played that game religiously in months and months since like February or February. So yeah.
Like, okay, guys, I have to get off now. Gotta go do important stuff, and then just immediately a pop up of like phasmophobia.
You guys are just seriously overrepresenting how much I do this. Or even play this game because it's really not that big of an issue. It's not that big of an issue.
I could stop anytime I want. I don't need the game. It doesn't control me. I just like it a lot, you know? It's just part of my routine. But it doesn't have to be.
I can stop anytime I want. I won't. Don't make me. I wanted to. I just don't want to.
Did no one get a Steam notification from me? I was doing a joke, and
yeah, that's why we immediately started screaming about it.
I didn't get a notification, but I did check Steam and I saw that you were online.
Okay. Does it not see for me if someone starts playing a game? It shows their little banner in the bottom of the.
It does. I just I'm offline right now, so. At least I think one of my brothers might be playing on the account, but
I was going to ask you. So wait, one of your brothers, plural?
I have two brothers. Yeah.
Wait, what?
We've been over this, man.
No, I've only remember there being one.
No, there's two.
So, do you guys have to coordinate who's online and offline? Like who wants to play and? You have to text each other, be like, okay, I'll get offline. I guess you can play.
It's not really too big of a problem. There's only none of us play that much anymore.
I think I spoke to your brother once. It was a really short conversation. I was playing something. He started playing Civ, It was real late. I assumed it was you, so I was like, "Hey," and then I called you a bunch of names. Come play Civ with me. And then he was like, "Oh, no, it's just Omar's brother." And then I forget what I said next. But that was it. I interacted with him. I think I was like, I think I asked him, tell me some really embarrassing stuff about him. Give me a funny story that I can make fun of him for. And then he just said no. And I thought, well, he's no fun.
He doesn't know me well enough. That's why he didn't give you one because he didn't know one. So, oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm still here attempting to code. This is just literally so horrible.
Hey, where are those PowerPoint notes that you were looking at a second ago? Not PowerPoint, but
the Jamboard thingies.
What?
Sorry, what?
I don't speak Thai. I don't speak Thai.
Dude, I'm just an old man. I don't know why.
Should you be an old man who tells me where the PowerPoint notes are?
Yeah. Because you're an old man that can't figure out how to, look back in the Discord chat.
How stories work.
Why? What was so funny?
I'm laughing at my own jokes.
Oh, okay. I see what I need to do for coding the camera now. All right. Where is hello Godot? Come back. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Put that here. Put this here. Okay.
Stream currently offline.
No, stream cannot be offline. It says we're still on.
Oh, it does now.
You spooked me, man. Don't scare me like that. Let's see.
Oh, did you want to see my final animation tree?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have one.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, final for as far as that sprite sheet goes, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, I'm not even sharing a screen. Hold on.
That's fine.
Wow.
Wow.
You should see the sunset right now. It's so pretty.
Wow.
I want to see.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh God, that's me.
Wait, what sunset are you talking about?
Oh, the one outside my window.
What?
My actual window.
It's only 9 o'clock. Oh wait.
It's 9 o'clock.
That makes the sunset's late now. Okay. Wow, that's a nice view. All right. Let me go to the animation tree. Oh wait. Okay. Sorry, I had to remember what it was I was doing again. That is the final thing. This mess right here.
Mm-hmm.
I had one thing that they didn't do in the tutorial was jump, going from either running or idle to jumping. But yeah, it looks pretty smooth, I think. I don't know if you can see this well, but
Oh, I can see
the
it
running
well.
is a little glitchy sometimes, but yeah, got that. And then jumping. The running is a little strange how, like, if you stop in like the beginning of the animation, it has to play the whole thing
Yeah, we
to
might
break
have
out of it.
to look into fixing that issue, but
Yeah.
that's always funny, man. Like, video games, they don't work unless you actually code things to work, like the
Yeah.
the saw blade there of death. So
It should instantly, maybe there's a way I can fix that to make it instantly go back to like idle after running.
yeah, I think it'll be something like animation.stop or something in the code.
Or like somehow detecting if inputs have been let go of.
Yeah.
Let's see what the options are.
Oh, I forgot I hid all the layers except the background. I was like, where the fuck did it go? It's gone. It's right here. Anyway. I'm fine. I gotta figure out how to draw clouds.
They're just happy little accidents, I think. Is that what Bob Ross said? Oh man, that's a lot of code. I'm also coding now.
Finally. Just kidding.
Whoa. We just lost hidden stream.
Oh. I didn't know you were streaming me.
Oh, I was, and except now I'm not.
Streams you.
Are you patronizing me?
No. Are you patronizing me?
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Yes.
It's treason.
See. By the way, I watched the new Batman a couple nights ago.
How is that related?
It's not related at all, but it's a pretty good movie.
Totally unrelated. I watched the Top Gun sequel a couple of days ago, and I mean, you know, I ain't gonna get political about it, but it's an okay movie.
I've heard good things. I think,
mean,
not that this is a... Go ahead.
Yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still Air Force propaganda, but, like, it's also kind of a cool movie.
Totally
It's not
unrelated.
Yeah, totally
Don't just say that as
unrelated. Here's actually a tangentially related topic.
But I finished watching the Kenobi series.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
totally
I've-
unrelated.
finished it?
I also finished watching the episodes they've released.
I've heard mixed things about it.
The new episode or the show
No,
overall?
Specifically, I've heard one, because I haven't heard anything about the show. I've ignored all of the headlines about it, with the exception of one incredibly tense conversation.
Dude,
Honestly,
I mean, if you
I
look
would
at
hate
it,
on
if
this
you
one.
look
You've
at
gotta
it
be blind.
metaphorically,
You have to be
okay?
blind. I mean, what was your defense? Well, you know, in the real world, a 12-year-old could do that. Like, all right, come on, man. That's not what was going on in that scene.
Dude, that's fine. I don't know why you guys are so like
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm
butthurt
not
about it. You know,
Scroll
Scene.
back up through
it's,
the.
it's fine. There's nothing. You guys are just out of line. You're being too nitpicky. You're just like. You just,
Nah,
you know,
I
you
don't-
guys are like
see, I don't
those.
think-
You guys are like those like skeptic YouTubers who just like, you know,
no. I
take
definitely-
things
I
like
feel like-
way too
I
seriously.
feel like looking. I
No,
feel like
no, it's
looking at
just
that-
like...
looking at that scene and being like, artistically, this does not make sense. It does not fulfill. It does not communicate the emotion it is attempting to convey. Right? You can call that film snobby, sure, maybe, but the skeptic thing, the unnecessary, like the super like dense pedantry that is. Well, actually, if you think about it through like some really extended logic, this makes sense. Is to like turn around and say, well, no, I've seen a bunch of 12-year-olds do that in paintball, so it totally makes sense. This scene is 100% believable.
because the difference between the reason why you guys are more similar to them than I am is because those are people who all they do is hate, you know, and I'm here just trying to love, okay? So
That's really deep.
yeah.
Okay, now if I had said that,
I'm not-
what would
no,
your
but
response
yeah.
have been?
Yeah, but I didn't. You
I'm
didn't
not
say it. You
trying
didn't
to,
say it. There's
like,
again, there's
I-
a difference
see,
I think
between
that's
the
the
flawed. I
difference
think
between
that's
you
flawed.
and me. Okay, is
If I had
I
said those
cannot-
exact words,
I
you
cannot
and I
s-
both know
I-
what your immediate fucking response would have been.
yeah, well, because it would have been true, but you know, because you didn't say it, I said it, so you know, it doesn't have the same.
Also, it's not
problematic-
like coming from a place of like, I have the ability to like new things.
Apparently not.
I like the
Apparently
new
not.
Batman, despite you know, the Dark Knight, quote unquote, legacy. And I was able to. I like that better than the Dark Knight, to be honest. But anyway, like, I have that ability, and it's not like I don't want to like Kenobi. Obviously, I would like to like. And it's not that I completely dislike Kenobi. It's, you know, I see stuff like that, and it's like, ew, this shouldn't be in a show that I really want to like.
Are you talking about the scene where she like
He knows it. He knows
Yes,
exactly which
the
one.
chase
that
scene.
scene? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I
Dude,
get that, but like it's such a short amount of time
Yeah.
that if you weren't like watching
I-
to just
exactly. I didn't
completely
even know it
analyze
was
it,
I didn't even
I
know
didn't
it
even
was a
catch it
problem
until someone mentioned it, and
Yeah,
I was
until
like,
you guys are like, oh yeah, I want to
Okay.
hyper focus on this one specific thing, you know?
In my defense, I have only seen that scene. I haven't watched
Because that's the other thing. It's just like it's just like, why is this so impactful that it degrades the rest of the thing, right? Like one single gaffe,
I'm
right?
not saying it degrades the entire show. I'm not saying it degrades the entire show. All right.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like imagine if. Okay, so Jar Jar was a little bit more of episode 1 than that scene was of that TV
it's the same thing as when the stormtrooper, like in episode 4, hits his head on the, you know, walking into the.
I would say it's not.
Thing.
I would say it's not for a couple of reasons.
It is. You haven't even seen the show, man. You have no valid opinion here. You haven't even seen the show. You get no opinion on this one.
But see, to me, it felt like they were trying to make that scene feel intense, and they just that was their intention, and it just
listen,
did not give. It seems like they failed at that.
Could it have been better? Fine, okay. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend it was like a masterpiece.
For a company
in like
as huge as Disney, with all the resources Disney have, they should be making something that is intense. Like there is no room with their budget for something as stupid as that to make it through. Like the layers of like editors and shit that kind of stuff goes through, that should not have slid through.
They spent the whole budget hiring Flea, dude. Like.
Was that actually Flea?
Yes, I keep telling you, dude. That's actually Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, dude. Maybe that's why I didn't notice it because I saw the character. I was just like, why does this guy look so familiar to me? And then I just spent like the entire I had to go back and rewatch like most of the episode because I was just like so distracted by that. I was just like, God, why is this guy so familiar? Then eventually I realized, I was like, wait, hold on a second, this is the basis for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's so random.
That was funny. Yeah,
it's like Stephen Colbert's cameo in one of the Hobbit movies.
I didn't even
Wait,
know.
what?
I didn't even I only saw like the
Stephen
first...
Colbert. Hold on. Have you seen the Hobbit movies, Dom?
I have.
I saw the first two, and I just like after the second one, I was just like, it's not really worth watching the third one. So then I didn't watch it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't really deliver that much value to me.
Okay, so guys, what's an eggplant?
What is an eggplant?
What is an eggplant?
Well, literally or metaphorically?
Literally.
It's a type of vegetable.
It's a fruit.
Oh.
We're
going to get into one of these.
It's one of those weird classification arguments where it's like, oh, everybody thinks it's a vegetable because it's all really kind of arbitrary at the end of the day. But if you go by the characteristics, it's actually a fruit. In fact, it's a berry. Or at least that's what Google says, but I'm not a scientist. I just do really hard-hitting research.
You know what's another interesting fact about eggplants? You know, if you are shopping for eggplants, you would be recommended to choose male eggplants over the female eggplants because male eggplants have fewer seeds and therefore are less bitter tasting.
Okay.
And this has been fruit sexism with Hayden, whatever your last name is.
Oh, I know what his last name is, and I think it explains it perfectly.
Wait, how does a fruit have gender?
Wow. Okay. That
they have sex, not gender. Okay, they don't express themselves.
Oh, this is true.
They don't have gendered expression, but they do have
real
sort
honey.
Let me rephrase. How does a fruit have sex.
They have
And
genetic.
this is why I had to incorrectly say gender.
When you know, in the springtime, when the ground goes from like normal colored ground to like yellow, just yellow everywhere, you know that stuff.
Oh my god! Oh,
that is
The pollen
that
comes from the male trees.
That is semen.
Okay.
You know, I just sort of I've known these facts my whole life, but I just never sort of plugged them together like, oh, that's what it is. I just sort of thought, you know, well, there's a tree, and then the tree has a fruit, and then the fruit falls off, and then a new tree comes out.
You see, when a male and female tree love each other.
So the male trees release pollen, okay, and then it through various means, okay, reaches the stigma on the female part of the tree, okay.
So wait,
AKA
that's considered.
That's how the plant becomes fertilized.
Back up one more step. What is sexual reproduction then? And this is an honest question. Is this like
it is legitimately this is how sexual reproduction in plants work. Okay.
I don't know why. I just assumed, like, I get that was reproduction. The plants are reproducing, but I didn't realize it was sexual. I don't know what I thought sexual reproduction meant.
I mean, I guess it's not like
it applies to animals that fuck.
You see, you live in South Carolina, so you were never given proper sex ed, so that's understandable.
Yeah.
Should we really be listening to Omar about this, though? Shouldn't we?
Yeah, this is something I actually.
I thought he studies agricultural engineering, so if we need to know how solar panels fuck, that's what we go to him for.
How do solar panels fuck? Actually, I want to know.
Yeah, when a male solar panel
is it the USB? Do you plug it in? Like,
there's male connectors and there's female. Okay, so electricity flows in one direction. Okay, and so the cables have to.
Really big
the cable that emits the electricity has to connect to the panel that receives the electricity. Okay.
Holy shit!
Oh, why?
Where
Why is it called a male? Like,
it is
why is it described as like what? Why is it chosen as male? The term, like, is the male always the spreader of the thing, while the female is the receiver of the thing?
In engineering terms, the male component is the part that is inserted into the female component. You know. So
and that's universal across.
This is universal
across species that reproduce this way.
This is universal in engineering. This is how things are described. The male end of a part will always be inserted into the female end of the part. Now, is this problematic? You know, with our modern understanding of gender, sex, and sexuality? Yes, very very problematic. But historically speaking, this is the situation. So
shit.
But what about with plants specifically? Like,
no, plants. It depends on how the plant reproduction is very different than, because like the plants are not like specifically inserting. Like they can't really move themselves.
Right, but there's the ones that are spreading the thing.
It depends. Okay, so it depends. There are plants that can self-pollinate. Okay, there are plants that do not self-pollinate. For example, pistachios do not self-pollinate. Okay, there's like a specific male tree which releases the pollen, and then it goes to the female trees, which then are pollinated in the flowers, and then they produce nuts. Okay, and then the female trees bear the nuts, and then those nuts, are supposed to be spread, and new pistachio trees grow. Okay, but there are plant varieties that can self-pollinate. Okay, or maybe themselves cannot self-pollinate. They need like a pollinator.
And that would make them agender. Like
it doesn't like, and this is the thing. It's like it doesn't like plants like. they don't have like gender or sex the way that humans do, right? Like, so if we're describing it,
Obviously,
like,
yeah.
yeah. So if we're like describing it, like we're just using like human,
Well, I know that, and that's kind of
mammalian
what I was getting
biology.
at. Is it weird that we use male-female terms for plants when that kind of doesn't paint an accurate picture? Because well, when we think about male and female sex qualities, we think them in terms of how mammals reproduce.
God,
Like,
why are you guys getting political about this? This is an apolitical stream, Jesus Christ.
no, I'm not getting this.
No,
This is strictly
that's a
science,
valid.
dude. I'm
No, no. I
strictly
mean, I
asking
think
about
that's
science.
valid. You know what? I think there's a lot of like issues in STEM education that sort of need to be addressed, and many of them stem, I guess pun intended,
It's like,
from like this sort of like apolitical notion of like what science is. And just like this idea that like, oh, if you're a scientist, like you just need to not think about things beyond just like the specific science. So, so a lot of like STEM people just become very like insulated in their, worldview. Is just like, okay, this is the only thing that I want to do, except like they still end up being very like political, in the way that they approach things, but they get tricked into a lot of other things because they don't think that they themselves are like involved in like wider political discussions, which is like a whole other thing, which we can get into like at a different time, because it's definitely something that like bothers me, and I have a lot of like thoughts and feelings about it, but it's like a whole thing, and it's just like addressing it like means systemic reform, and that always is a big tough challenge. So
should plants have been identified as male or female in the first place, or should they've just been different terms that are used? Because it's not like, do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I think we're kind of stuck with where we are right now.
I know we're stuck with it, but it's like it doesn't, because these definitions don't apply universally. Why were they used in the first place? To describe every even plants and other, I mean, I don't know, shellfish. I don't know how shellfish.
Anthropocentrism, my friend. It's the idea that we center our line of thinking on how humans act and think and operate. It's why we have very little qualms and killing off millions and millions and millions of different animals and plants even. We don't have any regard to their existence pretty much because they don't have sentience like we do. They're not like, if you had to kill your sister for food, it would be a different story. But that deer you just ran over or shot, you don't have any, well, like not now essentially, but like even 1,000 years ago, that was a different story. I mean, you didn't really think about it. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an interesting
not
concept.
the best way to...
maybe we should do a game where we explore that. Like what if we met like sentient life that wasn't human? Okay, what would the implications of that be?
And you see, that's actually a good like thing to even explore those, because what would happen?
Played Halo. I know how this ends.
If we encountered life that was not human.
I did some writing. I'm
okay.
I don't really know where it goes. I'm not really sure what to do with it, but I did some writing.
Well, I have got the camera shaking.
Do you want to see the writing?
Written. Yes, share your writing. Let us learn about what you have written here.
I wrote this.
Oh God. Draft notes for text and stuff. First came the water, then the gator men followed. Ours was a decadent story, or so they said, ill-disciplined and far too moist. The leatherback leaders would straighten us out. It's been 20 years since they came to power. The Department of Investigation and Corrections is charged with scouting for social mold. The work is unending in a semi-submerged world. The most banned fruit is the eggplant, which the leatherback leaders find especially offensive. To consume it is a crime. You are an agent of the regime, one who stalks the trailer towers and garbage swamps. The leatherback leaders put their trust and survival of the state in your sweaty hands. That was hard to read.
Because like you're out of practice, or
it's just like written weirdly, man. Like, are you even an English major? Do you know how like people speak English?
I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. I was trained on Shakespeare, right? It's just too elegant.
I liked it.
Man.
I liked it.
I thought it was great.
I thought it
did
was
great,
good.
buddy.
Don't listen to Omar.
No, I'm
I mean,
just trying to like imagine how this is being portrayed to the player. You know,
I have no clue
in
either.
and
See,
out of the screen.
That's honestly kind of what makes, like, I don't, what do you want me to write? I don't know. We
Dude,
don't know what anyone's going to be reading yet.
None of us know, dude.
So
We're
much of the
figuring it out. We're trying to figure it out.
Can we write?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, can we write something about how this egg or this male-female plant conversation, but in terms of eggplants?
That can be like
why is it called a male in the first place?
We're not even worried about that right now, dude. We're just trying to collect the eggplants just in general.
Just a side conversation idea.
This cuts to a really interesting mechanical question that I think is worth having. Right. So, how do we communicate, regardless of whatever story it is that we're putting into this thing? How do we communicate that story? Well, I mean, you know, like a lot of good game devs and amateur. And amateur, I don't know, the YouTube analysts would probably say something like, well, you know, you got to make sure that the environment tells the story at the same time. And also, we're telling kind of a silly story at the end of the day. It's not like we're putting that much work into it. Like, we're not going to be having huge blocks of text that anybody's going to be reading, right? This whole thing is going to be just a platformer with some interesting and silly aesthetics. There's not a whole lot that you can write for that. But if there was, right, if we were going to have like conversations with people or put books or signs in there or something, I can't put anything down because I don't know what those will be.
I mean, you could have ideas, and then we'll figure out how to mold the ideas, you know, as we develop. So.
Oh, all right. I mean, I can just keep jotting stuff down.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily
that works.
Keep doing
directional.
That's fine.
Yeah, all right.
That's fine. We have no direction, so.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad. This is fun. I like making things as if we're lost on a highway and just taking random roads, hoping that we'll somehow get home.
One of these gas stations has to have a payphone, so. At some point we'll be able to call somebody.
If we're down to relying on a payphone, we're fucked.
Yeah.
First off, does anybody have enough coins?
What are those?
I have.
I know.
Hold on a sec. I found 75 cents and a guitar pick. So,
I'd say that. I've
good. We're in California. We're good to go.
I think that should be plenty.
Also, Dom, I really like what you're doing with the clouds here.
They're very fancy.
I thought it was water at first, and then you zoomed out, and I saw the city. I was like, oh, that looks pretty dope.
Thanks.
That outline tool is coming in much handiness.
It is. If you can't tell, I've just figured out how to use it.
No, it's a great tool. I didn't even know it existed. I've just been watching you use it. So,
you know, this game is going to turn out to be, you know, kind of like a Disney movie. Everyone's playing solely for the visual effects.
Man,
I guess.
I can't tell if I'm flattered by that or not.
You're the visual effects guy, so you should be.
You compare me to Disney.
Yeah, that's some bold.
Guys,
bold
I've been staring
comparisons.
at I've been staring at Dom's art here for a little while, and I'm starting to see some anti-Semitic stuff hidden in the background there. Where did that come from?
Whoa. That is a bold accusation.
Whoa. These are not the kind of jokes we need to be making on stream.
Although, actually, it's funny you mention.
You're gonna continue off of that one?
Not anti-Semitism, but if you're familiar with The Lion King, back in
I've seen it, yes.
There's a scene when Simba kind of flops onto the ground, and like flower petals kind of like fly off into like the sky. If you pause it at a certain frame, it says SFX. Because they were doing that just to kind of test something, and so I did that with the graffiti right here.
Oh.
It kind of covered it up. It says SFX, but it's covered up now.
Wow.
Oh, there's going to be like conspiracy videos about us now. Somehow we're going to get linked to QAnon.
That's horrible. But anyways, we have hit almost exactly 2 hours. In 15 seconds, we'll be at 2 hours exactly. So I think this is probably a good place to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for who joined us and watched. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell. Be watching your notifications 24/7 so you know that we'll be back here exactly the same time next week. What else am I missing? Give us all your money. Yeah, hit us with that Patreon cash, I guess. Although we don't have a Patreon, so we'll have to figure that one out. But in the meantime, get the hell out of here. Okay, stream is over. Goodbye.